This stallion hasn't been ridden in 5 years, and today I'm about to climb on his back. How will he react? You're about to find out. Here he is, the big pretty boy himself. Good morning, everybody. Well, actually, good afternoon. It feels like morning just because it feels so nice out here. And I'm excited to be working with this big old boy. Now, none of you know who this is, okay? This here is, we call him Cereal actually, because when we first got him, my nephew went here with me and I said, what should we name him? And he said, oh, Cereal. So I call him Cereal. Now he's a 12-year-old registered stud. He's super calm, very quiet. I've had mares around him while I was working with him yesterday, and now I've actually got another stud colt out in the arena that is going to be out there when we're working with him here in just a second. But I've got my Rawhide 66 saddle on him. He saddles up super well, and I'm excited to see what he's got. Like I said, I've only rode him once, but he's already looking for a new home. He is so phenomenal. I bought him to work with him before I head up to Idaho, but I'm headed up there just in the next few days. And so from the time that me and Justin got married to the time that we're headed to school gives us about a week to work with him. And it's also a week to pack, a week to say goodbye, a week to support our siblings at sports, a week to spend time with each other, a week to spend time with friends. So I'm trying to cram a lot into 1 week. And so we're gonna show you what he is today and let you see kind of what he's got. He's got some great potential. If you're looking for a sire, he's bred well. I'll show a picture of the papers. We'll insert them right here so you can see how he's bred. But I also want you to see what he's got. Super quiet. He also can be gelded, and he would make a great gelding. And so let's get on him after I finish saddling up real quick. What a pretty boy. Whoa. Well, he's killing it so far. Did a little bit of flexing his head, loosened him all up, moved him around out here, did some lunging just with this long halter here, halter and lead rope. He's doing phenomenal. So we've got him out here in the middle of this arena. He did phenomenal the other day in the round pen, so I'm excited to move him around out here in the stud pen. We'll show you some, or not in the stud pen, in this arena. But real quick, before you see me running him around out here and working him in the arena, I want you to see what it looked like as we worked with him in the round pen. So we'll kind of jump over to there. You can see what I was doing and then be right back to see how he does for the first time in the arena.
What's this horse, Blake?
All right, everybody. Well, this is a 12-year-old stud that I bought right before I took off on the honeymoon. So
Why in the heck would you buy a horse right before you took off on your honeymoon?
that's what Justin said. No, that's what I was thinking too, though, honestly. But I'm hoping to, I love working with horses. I know when I get up to school, I'm not going to be able to be working with as many horses. So I am seizing every opportunity to work with some horses. Hi, Eddie. Say yeehaw. Yeehaw. Yeah.
Blake and Justin's niece loves to be a little cowgirl.
He's pretty quiet too.
But you're hoping
So,
to maybe flip him and make a little money, right? That's what young couples need.
Exactly. So spend a little bit of time working with him before we take off up to Idaho here in a week. So I don't have much time, but I'm trying to spend as much time as I can working with him, getting him ready. He's been trained in the past, been rode in the past. He's super quiet, been working him in the round pen, and he's just done everything great. And so we just put a bit in his mouth. He's still kind of chewing on it. It has been a long time since he's been ridden. And so he's still trying to get used to this bit. And so we may try some new bits out, some new things out. But for now, we're gonna try this. As I've moved him around, once he gets moving, he kind of forgets it's in there. I kind of noticed that. And so, but when he's just standing here, he's chewing on it a little bit. So let's get him going.
He's a registered quarter horse, and he's 12 years old, and he's Hancock bred, and he's just a really, really cool stallion.
And I'm fixing to elope, and he does the left and right lead.
He's smooth.
Right. Whoa, hey. Whoa. Whoa.
He is super gentle. He didn't even, he left his back foot cocked like he's not even, he's half asleep. In a good way. He's just not anxious. He's pretty laid back and
nonchalant.
I don't remember what his registered name was.
I can't either.
We can't go in the gate right now.
He's awesome. He's super quiet.
He's beautiful.
Parky, you watching Uncle Blake?
Well, everybody, with this hair, I'm looking like I just woke up, but I promise I just woke up and put a hat on. But I've been out for a while. But now that I took my hat off, I took it off because it's windy enough that I didn't want it to blow off out in the dirt, so I just set it off in the bushes. But I've been riding this horse for about 45 minutes or 30 minutes. Oh my goodness, he is awesome. He has been trotting circles, loping circles, stopping. He'll spin his back end really well for me. It's really awesome. He's doing phenomenal. Now, I wish I had someone else here to video better for me, but it's what I'm going to try to do now. First, thank you for watching so far, and I hope you enjoyed what we had done in the round pen with him. Now we're kind of doing the same thing we did in the round pen, but with no boundaries, with no borders, with no fences around in a circle. So we're keeping him in a circle, moving him around, then taking him in and spinning him. at least spinning that back end, working the back end. And he's just doing phenomenal. I just loped up. I've got a 1.5 year stud colt right here tied up behind me, and he hasn't bothered one bit having him there. So anyways, he's just doing phenomenal. So is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and set this up, get in a position where you can watch, and I hope you enjoy as you just watch me. I'll trot him some ways, then I'll lope him the same direction or different direction, and I'll stop him. He stops really well. He's been doing awesome. One thing that he isn't doing is neck reining, and that's just something that he hasn't been trained to do. So we're working on a little bit of neck reining, but that's something that's gonna come with time. But as of now, he's just such a quiet horse, super gentle. There's mares just on the other side of the fence. There's cows down there at the bottom of the arena. There's a stud colt right here to my left. He's just tearing it up. I'm super excited. So let me set this up so you can enjoy watching what I've been enjoying doing. Yo, he is still killing it. This is awesome. Now I'm doing a little bit of chute work with him. Here's the rope and chute right here. You can see the alley running up, and these are the two boxes. I'm standing in the healer's box right now. So I'm gonna flip this around. I'm gonna set it on top, right here on top of the chute. So you can see as I take off, him running down, which will be kind of cool. So here we go. Well, earlier I called my mom. I said, Mom, are you almost home? I want you to come video for me because I don't have 5 hands or 2 people to be able to video for me. And so I called her and asked her to come video, and she said, I'll be there in 30 minutes. And I've kept working with him, and oh my gosh, I don't even want to work him anymore. He's just done so good today. I hope you could tell from the video. I can't wait. When my mom does get here, I can't wait to tell her about it, but I'm not gonna have her do any videoing. But this boy deserves a bath. Serial deserves a bath. So I'm gonna go ahead and get him unsaddled. When my mom gets here, I just can't wait to tell her. Well, shoot, here she comes. I cannot wait to tell her how well this horse did. Let me flip this around. Hello, Mom.
Hey, how are you?
Hey.
How's it going?
Super, super well. Have I told you what we call this horse yet? The nephews named him Serial.
Cereal?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So, Serial.
They like cereal, so.
Hey, I like Serial too. Serial right here. He's a 12-year-old stud. He's standing right here next to another horse. Let me flip this around so I can see you can see what I'm showing my mom. There's Serial. There's the yearling stud colt, a little older than yearling. This is just my second ride on it, Mom. And we were running circles, we were running out of the box, we were fake roping.
Wow.
He did so good.
He's beautiful.
And then I hopped off him in the middle of the arena to end it. Hopped off and just went and walked back, and he just followed me like a little dog.
That's really cool.
Yeah, he has killed it. So
Awesome.
I was gonna have you video, but he did so good that I just want to give him a nice bath, let him cool down.
Okay.
And we'll call that a day. Would you mind videoing just
No,
spraying
I
him
don't
off?
mind. Yeah, that sounds great.
Perfect.
Are you gonna do it here?
I'll take him over to by his pen. There's a nice place. Well, what a day. Everybody, thank you so much for joining. Serial Kick Trash. I do love the name. The nephews did a good job. Like I said, I hope you look back at his registry. We'll go ahead and add it again right here so you can see how he's registered. He's an awesome stud, super quiet. He is the sire to several horses. He has sired many babies, so he's a good horse. He would be a great gelding as well. He's doing super well, and I am just blown away and proud of him. Like I said, he was rode for the first time, like you saw earlier in the video in the round pen. That was the first time I rode him. This was just the second time now in an open arena, and it was probably the first time when I rode him in the round pen in about 5 years of him actually being rode. And so he did wonderful. He got a good mind to him, smart, quiet, just a great horse. So let us know what you think of Serial. If you want him to be yours, you reach out to us. We'd love to talk to you. So please reach out as soon as possible because he's not gonna stick around long. Have a good one.